Oh, it's happening again. Good morning, everyone. Ugh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mario Maker Mornings. I am your host, Patrick Klepek. I am still... Okay. Yep, sure. I am still tired from this... Oh. I thought I switched that... I switched the Streamlabs audio. Well, we didn't test it beforehand. Course World, course bot. I'm starting. It's been a long weekend. I did start on a new level. Hold on a second. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, though. I'll show you. I didn't spend much time in it. I spent like 15 minutes on it. Oh, alright, I gotta go to... It's not uploaded. That's not it. Oh, I didn't save it. Well, that's good, because there was nothing to see. This is off to a great morning. I think it didn't save because I was playing this game. Luca, Born of a Dream. I switched over to it. This is not a level in progress. This is the level I uploaded. This is Jumpman. You can check it out right now with a code that I don't have access to at the moment. That part's kind of a not nice. People don't like this section. I actually kind of screwed up. My whole intention was for people to not jump from here to here. Was that we're gonna have to go here, but that doesn't make a lot of sense in retrospect. So that you'd have to make us this kind of like tiny annoying jump. And another tiny annoying jump. Bring that P-switch with. Have to drop it down here. I wanted it to be one square, but you can't. Like, it killed Mario. So I made it 2 squares. Namki in the chat says I beat your poop level. Thanks. Let's see what the people are saying about Jumpman. Oh, 0.37% completion rate. Crushing it. I did it, said Airbag. Great. Justin MKOs and MKOS. That was cruel. I loved it. Thank you. Tough, nice level, Patrick. Finally. He's a maker now. Thank you, Akaben. Your course is bad and you should feel bad. Dolce, I've never felt more proud. Good stuff. Sweet, my Bob. This is a family channel. Namki. That's good. King BK. I like the crying. Ninja Warrior. All the YouTube comments are gonna be so mad. They don't like that sub sound. But Ninja Warrior, thank you for subbing. I switched the sound. I did it, but then I didn't test it this morning. Maybe it didn't fully save. Apologies. I changed it. But you know what? Victory is sweet. Thanks, Dark Phoenix, for just rubbing it in. Alright, let's return to the world of Stank. Kinetic flow. Look. YouTube comments that don't like the subscription sound. I made a valiant effort this morning. I spilled coffee all over myself from Dunkin' Donuts. I had... Thanks, Daskius. I swapped my daughter's... We had 2 water cups in the car. I asked her, which one do you want when you go into school? Broken toaster, kid. Just... Look, I fully support the autonomy of this Appalachiosaurus. The autonomy of this stream to subscribe to the channel, knowing it's going to annoy the people who watch on YouTube. I'm not trying to create tensions between these two worlds. Xboxer 102. Okay. Great. Thank you. So I showed my daughter these two aberrant. Thank you, NJB Wordsmith. I wonder if is it pop. I can't. KB Dubs, thank you. This is but joyous. Is not. This is. Welcome to the Scoop Troop. Samurai Garen, wow, Patrick getting paid the expensive YouTube commentators. Well, you know, we live in weird. We live in weird times. These are some cool levels that I put into an article on Vice Games this week. Not this one. Some of these are anyway. Of like 10 interesting, weird, funny, creative levels. I will show you. Thank you, Kasakushiner. We won't finish this Metroid one, but I do want to show you because I think it's really clever. The Stills Vice Games, never heard of that site. It's like Waypoint. Yeah, it's like Waypoint, just more corporate. This Rogue Scoop Troop's the best group. So this is a Metroid-themed area, which is not new to Mario Maker. Plenty of people have made ones like this. But this level doesn't have the description. Well, you might have seen it already. You're trying to get your power suit. And the way the level does this, I think, is pretty clever. So it uses... Thanks, V.E. Kruger. So the new on-off switch essentially allows you to do some gating in levels that was not possible previously, or like was trickier to pull off. And then if you can do gating, oh, I missed like the first section already. If you do gating, then you can sort of try and push people in certain directions if you're clever about how. Of course, as someone in the chat, as Superhero rightly points out, themed levels are a little bit weirder in Mario Maker 2 because there are no costumes. Oh, don't do this to me. Come on. And I actually hope one of the plans for the future of Mario Maker 2 is to add something that replaces the costumes. I'd love if they did like aesthetic theming, right? Like what if you actually could work with like Metroid art that like palette swapped? It was still Mario Maker physics and mechanics and all that, but like you actually had the music and stuff of a Metroid game or a Mega Man game or whatever. Like there are a lot of possibilities for what they could do. So you see, yeah, so you hit that red, which then unlocks these bombs. Oh no. I want to get to there's one section that I got to that I sort of illustrated why I thought this area was neat. Right, so this is an example of how the game, or how the level, is doing power-ups. Does a little sound effect to let you know you've, like, done some cool shit. And then it starts using these on-off switches to start blocking different paths. Like the path out of here is now blocked. This opens up a new section. Other areas are cut off. So I think sound effects are going to be like really critical for people who want to do really interesting things with Mario Maker 2 in terms of like storytelling. Seeing like, oh, this lets you come across here now. And you come down here. And oh, look, I can come over here. I have to hit this on-off switch. There's even apparently like a secret mini-boss in this area. So anyway, that's Metroid Bros. I like it. I do. We are going to do streams that aren't just complete nightmares. But we do need to at least get through Stank's level before we move on to community courses. Short and sweet. Okay. Only 60 people have played this since I... Okay. I should say I have since bought this, but I didn't have time to set it up this morning. I've heard that I briefly touched it in between the times that my daughter was stealing it from me. And the D-pad felt real good. Okay. My kingdom for a button to just start a level over without having to hit start. Okay, I'm gonna have to... So, Nick James FM says, I was so happy when I beat this. Nick, can you tell me, like, how much was left if you watched when I last played this? I felt like I made a decent amount of progress. How far was I? Did I, like, have a whole nother, like, set of screens to go? So people, the thing I was complaining about a second ago, the notion of a quick restart is that Mario Maker retains the Mario standard of there being, you know, an animation and a short piece of music that plays when you die. Which is, I get it, that's an old convention of the series, but it's not really conducive to a lot of stages that exist in Mario Maker in which you are just playing over and over again. What I would love is a Super Meat Boy option in which you just immediately go, make it optional, you just immediately start back and can just go right into the mix. Because it is true that occasionally you need to like take a break. But that's not what I need here. I just need to start again. Oh! Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! I will say, Stank is the one who wrote to me about this level. He let me know he was making stages again. And then after he saw me stream it, he said, apologies about the lack of a checkpoint. If you'd like me to add one, I could. And I said, no, that's not the way this works. If you didn't, oh, come on. If you didn't feel the need to put in a checkpoint in the beginning, don't do it just because I'm miserable. Those ice... Those... thanks for, Hasoon in the chat. Great mod. We're gonna get some more mods. Had some people reach out. These streams are a little bit, E-Town Vet, that's exactly... You something the exact time I die. This is the reason the YouTube commenters... who I love too. Thank you for supporting whether you watch live or you watch on YouTube. Again, I made a good faith effort to switch the sub sound to a coin this morning. It's saved in Streamlabs, but I did not test it in Streamlabs proper. And apparently it didn't save. And so now, like 25 people subbed just so that there could be a set of comments. Annoyed about it, which people know I support. This is gonna be too late. Yeah. The panics. I actually probably could have made that. Come on. Thank you, Tremad Burbank. Appreciate your support of the channel. Okay. I don't know if I have to hold the button. So in Super Mario World, if you hold down R, it makes you jump higher. I should test a theory. That's what we do here. We theory craft. I want to know if I need to get any height on that jump where you get on the conveyor belt. Or if I can just release it and get enough height off a standard jump. Then I don't have to worry so much about, like, feathering the R button to get the right amount of air. Okay, you definitely need to. Okay, you definitely need to. Okay. Alright. Noted. Because that short hop is just going to be really tiny. I don't know if I could do that consistently. don't know if I can do that consistently at all. Huh. Huh. I mean, I definitely know that's how the P-switch works. I just kind of assumed I wouldn't be able to pull it off. 1, 2, 3. Oh! See, because, like, I think the P-switch is going to be... That's, 1, 2, 3. No! Okay, so here's actually an instance in which me using the analog stick. 1, 2, 3. This analog stick does not feel good to hit up on. People like the analog stick? Yeah, I don't like moving my fingers down on the Joy-Con, and I did not set up my new controller. So I'm forced into a... I honestly don't... It has not been... Okay, see, if you miss it, then... .49th in the chat is just having a rough time realizing how I control this game. Look, I just like to... Just like to create artificial seed. See, I did it a couple of times. Now I feel like I'm gonna obsess over doing it this way. At least I threw it up. I mean, I love how fast it gets you. Mento DX, I think the creator did this deliberately. Made it a 1 in 50 chance you can get to the door that was, so people get stuck trying to replicate it instead of moving on. I think there's a fair chance of that. Where you get obsessed with getting the P-switch jump because it doesn't appear that it's like... I think it might be repeatable. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Messed it up. I don't... It's unclear to me how the P-switch spawns. I think it's actually repeatable. I think I'm just not necessarily... Like, I'm doing... In order to get the jump properly, I think I just have... Alright, yeah, that does seem like that's repeatable. Oh, okay. I keep messing that up. 1, 2, 3. Could have done that. 1, 2, 3. Waited too long. Waited too long. 3. Ugh, that one is so mean. It's so mean. Even though it's not actually all that different. And the thing that I'm annoyed with at the moment is I can't tell if I'm missing the window to hit that or if I'm just not able to hit up properly on the analog stick. Like, it's not clear to me what's at fault, which is making this particular way of getting in there. I think I might be getting there early. Being there late, maybe? Yeah, don't ignore Nightbot. I need to spend an evening, like, turning Nightbot off, but I just like the fact that Nightbot is here being a mall cop. Okay, I have not hit this in a bunch of times. Nightbot, more like Night Cop. JBig89, does Patrick have an opinion on the game controller? Don't. I mean, it's cool for its time. I don't know that I've touched a GameCube controller since the GameCube. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I need to take a break from this method. And I seem to have completely lost the timing on it. No, I think that's it, is that you, like, let it fall a little bit. And I just keep missing. Raging Beagles, Patrick's got the P.O. Box. Yeah, for sending his levels. No, but I am going to do that today. I think I came up with a... that was it. A solution. I'm going to put a P.O. Box in Chicago. And I have someone that has graciously offered to pick them up for me. I see them often enough that we'll be able to get access to those on a regular basis. So as soon as I have that P.O. Box, I will let you know. I'm gonna give up on this, I think. Not this level, just this method. I have not gotten it in like 25 deaths. I just don't know why. I have the timing way off. That's mean level. 1, 2, 3. That's... I don't like not getting it there. See, I'm almost tempted to not keep doing this because the window on it is so tight. Like, it clearly would be key for... get it again? That's not what I want. 1, 2, 3. Sakabzi, I am playing viewer levels. Technically, Dan Reichert and Stank are viewers. But if you're talking about playing a bunch of community levels, we have not done that quite yet. We will. I need to beat Stank's level. That's what unlocks at the end of this Silver Streak. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, Corey Davis, for cheering. Oh, I knew I overshot it. I knew I overshot it. Man! Oh, that is frustrating to get that twice in a row. Starwind X9. Thanks for subscribing. And also, you know what? I feel like a special commendations are deserved for people who managed to get the subscribe noise to hit at the same time that I also get it. Volatile Gabe, thanks for also supporting the stream. Really appreciate it. Dink. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that stinks. No, it does stink. Is Lane Robert Lane subscribing? Ooh, I think I'm getting a better sense of the timing on it. It's closer to that. It's when it's on its way down. Remember, you can fully yell at Nightbot. Nightbot has no power here. He has been defanged. He is a presence. Whoa, come on. Give that to me, Stank. I should give myself. I shouldn't. I should just. Thank you for cheering. BVS Spike 83 sees the means from Nightbot. I agree. Hawkeye 78. Subbing. Thank you. Hawkeye. Missed it by that much. We've made it further. And someone in the chat claimed that their third screen was the first two screens are a lot worse than, oh, come on, than the third one. I don't know if that's true. That could be complete, hogwash, but I'm choosing to believe it so that... Come on! Boom! 1, 2, 3. Foxeared, aw geez, Patrick, your accent's making me kind of homesick. Yeah, I always laugh because I never feel like I have an accent. And then I say a couple words like roof. Roof. Get on the roof. And people are like, oh yeah, you have an accent. I'm like, oh, okay. Current Scat, is anyone beat the new Panga level he was making yesterday? Yeah, if you want to go see some true nightmares that I will never attempt. I mean, maybe I'll load them up, but I don't know Kaizo techniques. So, I'm sort of just like not skill equipped for those sages to beat them. Nope. Just missed it by that much. Come on, that one felt good. That felt like it. That really felt like I had it. Who's messaging me? No one. Well, actually someone. Coordinating to go see Carly Rae Jepsen in Chicago tomorrow. That's not how I say Chicago. Come on. Yeah, as cute as I like watching like GIFs for Grand Pooh Bear, Panga, those levels are like a lot of fun to watch, but they're just outside of not probably my straight up skill range, and then also just I have not practiced the techniques like the jumping you can do with like turtle shells. You know, I guess that's things I could practice, but I don't know. Oh, come on. I almost wish I had not discovered this as an option. Okay. Thank you so much, Potato Knot, for believing in me. Glad to reward that with dying immediately in just truly embarrassing ways. Yeah, we're going the other way. I gotta take a break. Gotta take a break. One more time. No, totally messed that up. One, two, three. Ah! I feel like I'm being punished for the arrogance I have. The Garns. Only just rubbing salt in the wounds by subscribing. Stop it. Just tap it. I don't know who I'm talking to when I say I probably could have gotten it that time, actually. I do like that. Stank put in 2 options here. It's like, look, you've got... I tried to do it. I tried to do it. It's so tempting now. I don't like that I discovered it as an option. I mean, I'm glad that I discovered it completely by accident. That's just... That feels very on brand. Oh. Oh, just that. Just. Sip of coffee. Oh, my coffee warmer turned off. Oh, that coffee is cold. Oh, this is the worst. Spilled coffee. I spilled hot coffee on myself. And then I put cold coffee in my mouth. One, two, three. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. I almost like wonder if we, you know, the discovery of that alternate way of getting in was fun, but I think they've like proved ultimately distracting towards the goal of actually beating the level, because you know, what do we preach on Mario Maker mornings when you're trying to fight? And this is a fight. Get through difficult levels. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. You want repeatable elements. You want things that you know work every single time. And this section, while admittedly annoying, works every time. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Oh! Oracle, you hate to see it. Oh. You don't hate to see Sir Oracle subscribing. You love to see it. Oh. Boy. Thank you for Jacob and Sons for subscribing. Go to Jacob and Sons for all your auto care needs. One, two, three. There's a checkpoint! There's a checkpoint! Woo! Woo! Never turn this switch off. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, that's a. Stank. I don't need the arrow. That window is. Is there a longer one? Oh, there's a longer one at the end. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, okay. Okay, and you get a you get a break. You can come down here and breathe. Oh, but oh, the commotion. Thanks for subscribing. That's good. I like that. That's some good stuff. Okay. Okay. Gah. Imagine if there wasn't a checkpoint, Patrick would restart the level every time he hit the same saw blade. I think we would have had to call it on this level. I'm being like straight up honest. I don't know. I don't know that I would have had the patience to go much further. You ask. Okay. All right. So you. Okay. What? When you think short and sweet means you'll get to the next screen and the pain will be over. And then it's not. Oh, come on. That was a bad way to die. I mean, it's possible that the short and sweet is being used by folks like Stank and others as like a joke, you know, kind of like a troll. It is also because Nintendo has not given creators the right way to mark their stages. It's there. I see it! I see it on the other side. I've got the strength. You can't stop me now. Thank you, Depresting. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Woo! Welcome back to the Esports Hour with your host, your boy. Thank you for cheering that for it. At 9:31, just the time for me to join the labor force and get out there to write about Mario Maker. So we're getting food service. Thank you for subscribing. Aura Hack, thank you for subscribing. Mount Point, thank you for subscribing. That was some real snow halation right there. Silver Streak. Gifting a tier 1 sub. Thanks for the first. I didn't know you could do that. Alright. Thanks, Silver Streak. Thanks for gifting out that sub to JP Cold. That rules. Frank Cavs 94. Thank you. Haruko. Thank you. I'm in it. Look at that. I'm in at 0.3%. 36% clear rate. Shoot, can did I miss my chance to leave a comment? Because I accidentally clicked out? I did, didn't I? Well, Stank, know that these streams are my comment. Nick James 5 did this for Klepek. Did it for the Klepek? The Scoopa Troopas? The Scoopa Troopas? The woke... The wokesters? I forget. The hot dog... The Patrick Klepek Hot Dog Appreciation Club? The woke warriors. The Scoopa Troopas. The woke Goombas, the woke folk scoops, the Scoop Troop. I think Scoop Troop is where. So welcome, thank you for joining me on. So in the Scoop Troop, you are a Scoopa Troopa. So if you're in the Scoop Troop, you are a Scoopa Troopa. That's just how it works. Like, welcome to the Scoop Troop, you Scoopa Troopa. Look! I've done the research. The way these things work is that you need to have a club in order to be successful here on the internet. And so I needed it. And so you join your fella Scoopa Troopas in the Scoop Troop. I just got rid of some ice in my life. I can't do it. This one is neat. I'll show y'all something neat to take a deep breath. This'll get the stank off of us. So someone on Twitter made a claw machine and then was like, it got retweeted thousands of times. And they're like, oh, maybe I'll actually make a level that's built around a claw machine. So, you know, it's like, give me this mushroom. Thank you, DJ Stormageddon, for subscribing. Do I need anything here? Is that just the mushroom? Yep, I need a shell. Alright, let's wait and see what we get. Not this. Don't want it. Oop. Squiggy, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, if you would like to be... Remember, the people on YouTube, they don't like that subscriber sound. If you would like to join me in annoying them, just subscribe to this channel. And just know that the top comment is gonna be one saying, I don't like that sound. And it'll be liked a bunch of times. You can join those people. You can be a Scooper Trooper. Thank you, Spidkiss, for joining the movement. You have joined the Scoop Troop. You are now a Scooper Trooper. Yay, indeed. Those yays are for you. I don't know what I need next. This? Ooh. Oh, that's mean. Oh, yeah. Star first. Thank you. I'll take that star. Shabby Orange 101 has also joined. Okay, what do we need? Oh, we probably need to bounce. Let's bounce. Oh, get that mushroom. Lose that mushroom. Get that bounce. Alright. Nope. You. Oh, okay. So you need... Oh, so actually that block was telling you which one you actually needed. Okay. See, I like how this one is like, oh, we're like so kind. Just get a claw machine, and then, oh, actually, you need to hurt Mario in order to get him to the next area. Alright, P-switch. It's not a yay. Can I just grab it out of here, though? Nope. Oh. Oh, now I have to... Alright, those ones switch. Now I need a big mushroom. Give me the big mushroom. Love stars. It's not gonna help me, though. Big mushroom. Give me both. Why choose? What a great stage! That's Claw Machine. Thanks everyone for watching. That's gonna do it for Mario Maker Mornings. I'll go ahead and get this better controller set up for Wednesday. I thought I was gonna have to do a stream tonight to beat Tank's level, but we did it. We beat Tank's level, which means we're not gonna start the record stage on Wednesday. I've had a lot of levels sent to me over Twitter. Consider this right now to be your call to arms if you'd like to submit a level for me to play on Wednesday. Submitting a level does not guarantee that your level will get played. My DMs are open on Twitter, so you can go ahead and just make your pitch and put the level code in. On Wednesday morning, I will have the PO box set up. So the way this has worked in the past is if you send a letter or a postcard. I like a postcard. Can we do postcards? Let's do postcards this time. Send a postcard. The weirder, the better. It has to have a level code and a drawing. It could be whatever you want. There's no limits on this. If you send a letter, I will play your level at some point. It is a guarantee. It goes into a bucket of guaranteed played levels. So, postcards with drawings and level codes. You can write something else on there too. The only requirements are a postcard, a drawing, and a level code. The rest is up to you. And we will have that P.O. box on Wednesday, so hopefully we can start doing those next week. There's probably new people who are watching this. This is not every day. This is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern Time. For me, it's 8:30 to 9:30 Central Time before I start work. You can find archives to this 24 hours after the stream at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. You can catch it live at twitch.tv/PatrickKlepek. You can follow me on Twitter at PatrickKlepek. You can follow my work at Waypoint Vice Games. Waypoint.vice.com still works. That's where I write. I write at Winemaker. I record podcasts, Waypoint Radio. A lot going on. I have to talk about Ava again this week. Again. So that's going to do it for me. It's going to do it for you. Thank you, my fellow Scoopa Troopas, for being in the Scoop Troop. Smash that Scoop button. I don't know how this works. Bye.